Minka Lesk, captain of the Cadian's 101st Regiment's 6th Company, is a survivor of Cadia's fall. Once a white shield, she fought through impossible odds, evading chaos forces, demons, and the horrors of war. Her unbreakable spirit and unwavering faith led her from desperate survivor to a true leader, now commanding her own Cadian command squad in the fight for the Imperium. Hello my friends, my name is Max, and today we're taking a look at brand new Hell's Lust box. To the best of my knowledge, this is a Cadian command squad, pretty much the same kind of thing. However, it is almost double price of a normal Cadian command squad over here. To make matter even more interesting, Cadian command squad has 2 sprues and you can have a lot of spares, and this one is suspiciously thin. So let's open it and see what's inside. As I have suspected, we have just 1 sprue. That also includes bases, which is actually quite smart. That means that we are very unlikely to get any sort of spare bits over here, and that is exactly what I see in these instructions. Pretty much all the bits on the sprue are gonna be used to build the miniatures. And another consequence of such a small sprue is it's not a lot of bits per miniature. That actually makes my life a bit easier. Today we're gonna build Minka Lesk miniature. We will figure out answers for all the usual questions we ask on this YouTube channel. And let's take a look at this miniature. We will need bits from 1 to 3. I have cleaned up all 3 bits that are necessary to build the torso, and they should be assembled somewhat at the same time. Let's see how it should look like. This part should be like this, and then it should be fixed by this pin in this hole, somewhat along these lines. Looks actually quite complex, but let's try to make it happen. And I think in order to make it happen, I will have to fix this bit to this one in this kind of position. These are our first 2 bits assembled. Now we need to place this one on top. And this is our Minka so far. Now let's find the bit number 4, which is pretty much the left part of her body. This is my bit number 4. Let's see if we can assemble it somehow with these bits. There is a pin, and it should be assembled along these lines. I will shorten this pin, and then I will try to glue this thing together. And this is how our Minka looks so far. Moving forward, we need to find arm number 5 with a bolter. This is my hands with the bolter, cleaned up. Had to drill some hole here. And it should be sitting over here, on this pin, along these lines. Go into glue it. This hand technically might require partial assembly because it covers quite a lot of the miniature. I myself don't care that much, that is why I'm just gonna place it immediately. Looking cool. And now bit number 6, the base. This is our cool looking rubble with the base, and our character should be standing on it like this. Go into glue it. And this is our miniature, my friends. It took me roughly 15 minutes to assemble it. It was very, very easy. I will give it 4 service skulls out of 5 for the fun of building it. I'm not entirely sure I had a lot of fun in the process. However, I will give it 5 out of 5 for its ease of assembly. It literally has 6 bits to build. It does not have a lot of mold line, and it does not have a lot of things to clean up or scratch or whatever. Very, very easy to build. However, there is no optional assembly whatsoever. You cannot modify this character at all. unless you keep bashing things. By the end we're done with this command squad, the sprue will be empty. There will be no spare parts whatsoever. And I remind you, this costs almost twice the price of a Cadian command squad. This mini might require partial assembly, partly because of this hand, because it covers some parts of the miniature. However, I think you will be fine without assembling it partially and just painting it as it is built. And now let's take a look how this mini stands next to some other miniatures. Of course, it makes perfect sense to compare this character with a normal Cadian commander, and that is what we're gonna do. You can see that apart from a cool tactical rubble with Imperial Eagle over here, she is exactly the same size as this commander on the right. The size is pretty much the same, the scale is the same. Minka Lesk's command squad looks cooler. We will see more really cool characters there. There is a standard bearer, there is a commissar, 2 veterans. They look very, very, very cool. And this is how they look together. Compared to a space marine, of course, unmodified humans look smaller. But this tactical rubble actually adds to the size, and they are almost of the same height as this Lieutenant Calcius that we have on the right. This is how she will look like next to a Primaris Space Marine. And of course, just for fun, let's take a look how she looks like next to a Terminator, Primaris Terminator. And you can see that Terminators are very, very large. We have a Dark Angel Night Master here, and this pal is humongous compared to Minka Lesk. And that's a wrap for today, my friends. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It will help you to catch more content like this and support me in growing this channel. Share your thoughts on this mini in the comments below. I'm working to make my videos more helpful and I need your inputs. Check the description of this video for a Google form link and share. What's your biggest struggle when building Warhammer 40k minis? Make sure to check the video that you see now on your screen. Thanks for watching and I will see you next time.